Hello, my Aries friends. It's Guiding Halo. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be your weekly energies reading for the 7th to the 14th of March. Let's find out what's coming in for you guys. What divine want you to keep in mind? What's the weekly energies for you guys? Awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. The divine is trying to show you something. You may be seeing numbers. You also may be seeing something happen and going, well, that's an awkward, interesting, weird coincidence. It's not. It's a sign from the divine. Okay? It's omen. It's a something showing you the way forward. You deserve the best. Okay. I'm just going to move this a little bit. My Virgo perfectionism is kicking in. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. So what do you deserve the best on? There's going to be something come this week where the divine is going to give you a sign that it's time for movement. It's time to act. It's time to bring something forward, things forward. We have the Empress. Could be dealing with a mother. You could be birthing something right now. The divine asking you to act on things, not to compromise your intentions or your desires or your wants. But what you put into action right now within 6 months could yield huge results for you. Someone could very well be giving birth sometime in the near future. Could be dealing with a mother figure who's giving birth to a new life. And there's some sort of feeling you have that maybe you're supposed to be involved in something. That's what I'm getting. Or you might like to be involved in that. No one's asked you to, but you're like, maybe I might like that. Someone's been dealing with a scenario and is going to in the future deal with self-sabotaging. It's like self-sabotaging growth. Self-sabotage. It's like there's indecision. You want to move away from rough waters to calm waters. Seems you've tried to do that already, but you're stuck between indecision and manipulation. How do I grow things differently? Do you feel like someone's manipulating you? Do you feel like someone is saying, oh yeah, that's cool, but yet the fact is they're undecided about the circumstance? Maybe that's how you feel. You're undecided, but you're going ahead saying, yeah, that's cool. The problem is this dude who thinks he's getting away with something, okay, is still carrying the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords on one shoulder, 3 of Swords on the other shoulder. There, he's holding the end of the swords with his bare hands. So you see, in this energy, hence self-sabotaging, you're hurting yourself. Not only that, you're carrying more indecision forward and dealing with the 3 of Swords in sadness. Man, y'all are going to have to let me know in the comments what's going on. Because, man, it seems that there's 2 swords here left behind. You might think you're getting out of circumstance. But what you're actually doing is leaving 2 swords of knowledge behind that you've worked through the journey with to get this knowledge and have these ideas and move forward with things. But you don't want to be stuck in this loop between indecision and manipulation, do you? No. You need to take all of the swords with you. This is like someone's taking what they can carry, what works for them, and leaving other things behind. The problem is, those other things behind you're leaving are also your truths. A battle has been won and can be won with 2 swords if they're standing in solid ground. So be careful what it is, how it is, and why it is you're walking away from something. There are subtle signs and clues being given to you from the divine. They are everywhere. Look with new eyes on the circumstance, or have a friend or somebody come along and look with new eyes. There's an opportunity here. Someone could be bringing an opportunity forward. It's about avoiding pitfalls in the future. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Don't allow past ideas, past energies, whichever, to make you Someone could be receiving some money soon, but there's some sort of manipulation behind it. It is going to make you feel incredibly, incredibly happy. That much I can tell you. If you are a different sign watching this Aries reading, you very well could be a pregnant person that is going to have a baby. It's taken a long time to come around. You're not sure even how to manifest things. Perhaps you've been dealing with someone who's pulling some lying behind the scenes, so you're trying to deal with what's the best way to go. Nefarious nonsense. Just try your best not to get stuck in manipulation. There's an opportunity coming to you that will pass the test of time. It will be money that you can take to the bank. It's the cornerstone of the foundation of your financial security. And it very well could be coming to you through a Virgo, and it's going to bring a whole lot of joy, happiness, and wow, just like clarity, relief, feeling like you can finally move forward with things. What's the divine want you to keep in mind when you're in this awareness state? My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So if you're focusing on the past and the lying and the things that have hurt you, that's what you're going to manifest. If you're focusing on the beauty and that the divine is there bringing you beautiful signs from everywhere, from every aspect and everything that you do, that's what's going to bring you the beauty moving forward. I'm just closing the door here as the cat is meowing and about something. Some of you could have an insatiable hunger that can't seem to be met or can't seem to be fed in some sort of way. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So what you feel, what it is you desire, is there for a reason. Who you are is here for a reason. The divine's just asking you here to make sure that you're asking for an outcome that serves the highest good for the divine, the highest good for everybody. It's not necessarily for you to decide what that is, but in your prayers and in your thoughts and in your intention, do what's of the best outcome for everybody. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although you feel, or your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. So you're not alone here. You're being held up by the divine. You're cared for beyond words. Everyone is rooting for you, watching over you. You know, they want your success in this. It's not just you alone. You're not walking this life alone. Let's see what's coming in for your soul's growth. What's happening with your soul? Rising sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is one through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. You're coming into a new way of doing things different than you've ever done them before. Being very conscious of your stories you tell yourself, very conscious of how it is you manifest. This is a very beautiful reading, and it's incredibly positive. Incredibly. Not a wonder we have the Sun card here with a stability unlike you've ever felt. I love you guys. Blessings to you.